Al, we talked about this song last week, where I was adamant, like, oh, they're not going to do the song this week. It's not going to be a new song or anything. She's clearly has to make time to create this song. Well, it turns out, if you put your mind to it, you can create a song in just 24 hours, under 24 hours, I should say.
A little help from Mia.
With a little help from your friends.
Yeah.
So I was wrong. Oops, magoops.
Oops, magoops.
Anyways, hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared and Al Watch Love Live Nijigasaki High School Idol Club. What episode is it? That's what I'm trying to look up and stalling for time right now as I look
I should have asked you if you would
It
do
is
this.
episode 21, where we are discussing season 2, episode number 8, called "The Place Where the Rainbow Begins." Also, I guess, aka Tokimeki Runners.
Yeah.
Because they put it up on the above the title at the end of the episode. Spoilers: Tokimeki Runners shows up in this episode.
And say, from what I can understand, like you can like dual read it.
You're a
The
dual
title.
reader.
Sure.
Got him.
Got him. Yeah, Tokimeki Runner shows up.
Yes.
But
So
before that,
we got a whole lot of other stuff to get through before that. We begin the episode and they're all in like the dressing room essentially, hanging out, just chit-chatting about the final day, about to kickstart and all that sort of stuff. They're wearing their cool School Idol Festival 2 shirts.
Civ 2. I love that
Civ
they do have
2.
some of the like normal girls in there.
Yeah.
Like it's not just Niji. I was like, oh, this is fun.
Mm-hmm. So they're just all chit-chatting about it and getting ready, like looking over the schedule and everything. Lanju shows up and is like, I'm going to put on a great show because I'm the star of today.
They also acknowledge that there's not a final song on the schedule.
Yes, they're like, why is the last spot blank? And Ayumi's like, we don't have a song yet. You've been working on it. And we like cut to her in the club room just like,
Suffering, rolling around.
very much suffering. We get like a big kind of overview of the entire Niji Culture Festival. There's this boat that they're going to have winding through the entire school, and then eventually once it gets down to the bottom, it'll kickstart the school idol performances and all that sort of stuff, which is a very wild thing to do. But we get like a
That's wild.
kind of like just a shot of like all the other clubs doing their thing. Like, there was a shot of the like theater club doing a reenactment of the Shizuku Solitude Reign performance.
Yep.
We saw like the visual effects club and the gamers club.
I'll say there's an analog gamer club.
The gamers. Oh no.
Oh no.
Not the gamers. And then we go to the cosplay cafe where the third years are just hanging out.
Yep.
Trying to figure out if that song's going to get done. And that's where
Down in cake.
IMU's class is, I guess, doing that for their culture festival booth.
Yep.
You think you would have to be there too, but she's busy off writing a song, so I guess she's exempt.
Yeah, they probably like oh well, she's out doing her own thing.
Yeah. Emma's just devouring cake at a rapid rate.
What a mood.
Just like,
I would do the same thing.
and they're like, she's like, more cake, and Ayumi brings her more cake. They're like, oh, Ayumi, you're so cute. Look at you. Yay. So the third year's like, oh, we'll go check up on her and see how she's doing and all that sort of stuff in a little bit. The first years are hanging out with Mia and eating burgers. And Mia's like, why am I with you guys? Tatsumi's like, it is much better to enjoy things with other people. And Mia's like, okay. I'll eat this burg with y'all.
One of my favorite things in anime is that whenever somebody takes a bite of something, they could make that ow sound. Ow. It's like, I totally make that sound whenever I eat. But it makes me laugh every single time that somebody does that. And they just kept repeatedly doing it every single time somebody would take a bite. It's like, this is amazing. Ow.
The third years go to find you, and Shiriko's there as well. They're like, oh, let's see what she's doing. And then she's just going full on gremlin mode because she's in mega writer's block. She's rolling on the floor. She's doing like headstand squats. She's doing headstands herself.
Yep.
Just all sorts of trouble.
She's struggling. She's really struggling.
There was a funny tweet today from the composer of the anime. And they were like, I've also experienced writer's block when doing compositions for this series, but I never went and stood on my head to try and alleviate that. I thought it was very funny. So yeah, the third years in Shiriko are like, we're gonna get you out of here and go get you a new view, a change of pace, real quick. And that's when the first years spot them walking her out, and they're like, what's going on? So like they bring you over to the first years and to give her a little drink. And he was just like, I don't know what to do with this song. I'm struggling. Help.
Small side note. Kasumi's little like moon pin came back again this episode. It made me happy.
Yes.
Her little moon hairpin.
Indeed.
Anyway, continue.
So yeah, she's just still lamenting about that, and they're also like, hey, we got to go check out Lonji's performance. So they all go gather behind the stage and everything, and they're waiting for the boat to do its thing. Lonji's like, I'm gonna do great.
Gonna be the star.
And the boat's coming down, it's making its way around the bend, and then gets stuck.
Yep.
And they're like, this didn't happen in rehearsals. We don't know what to do. Ugh. And Lonji's like, don't worry, I'll put the spotlight on me.
I got this.
And she just walks out on stage and then starts singing, which was cool because they picked her to sing Queendom instead of Euphoria.
Yeah, Utopia.
So I thought that was, or Utopia, excuse me, yeah. I knew it was a U word.
Misspelled.
But yeah.
I like that they picked Queendom, and she did like initial like a cappella version of Queendom, so it was really really cool. But it made me happy that they did something different with her.
Yeah. Also, the kitty was roaming around.
Kitty was like, oh man, I love this song.
I'm just hanging out. So yeah, Lonji's able to do all that and everything, and everyone's real happy about it. She comes backstage and everyone's like, yo, that was great. That was real cool. And she runs into Shiriko and she's like, oh, I didn't realize you wanted to be a school idol, huh? And Shiriko's like, yeah. Lonji's like, whatever. I'm great.
Yep.
The rest of them have to go and get ready for their subunit performances and all that sort of stuff. Yu goes in the opposite direction because she still has to figure out the song and everything, and Mia's just like stuck in the middle, like, I'm gonna go follow her, I guess. See what's wrong with her. So she finds Yu just like sitting at the bottom of the stairs, just like sulking and being like, ugh. And she's
Chan.
like, what's wrong with you, baby Chan? And Yu kind of just goes over her like dilemma, being like, yo, that Lonju performance was great. Like, it filled me with so much feeling for Lonju, but like, if I do this song for the Niji girls, like, it's not gonna be the same. Like, I need to do something that's gonna make people have that same feeling that Lonju just gave everyone. And Mia's just kind of like, look, if you write any kind of song, they're gonna be happy about it. It doesn't matter, like, if you think it's bad or not. Like, they will enjoy it, they will love it, and they will take it and make it their own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's cool.
Yu also wants to like prove Lonju wrong in terms of like she wants to prove that she does belong in the club.
Right. So like that's kind of like Yu's kind of counterpoints that, like, you know, I want to do this to make it so like I have proof that I belong in this club and everything, but also like I can't just like haphazardly make a song. Like I have to make it good for them because like I want them to shine in the way that they should, essentially. And Mia's just like, huh, all right. And then Yu gets all motivated. And she's like, all right, come on, I gotta go work on this. And she just drags Mia along with her, which is real good. And then like we get good Mia. Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Because Yu's like, I want to redo this whole song.
I love that she asks like, are you serious, both in English and Japanese?
Yeah.
Very good.
So she drags Mia into helping her like recreate the song, and they work together to finish it before the final performance and everything. And Yu's able to do so, and she plays it for the girls, and they're like, yeah, this is great. This is exactly what we wanted. And also Yu's just like, hey, I got one other thing I want to do. And they're like, huh? So they go up on stage. They're the final performance, and they're like, hey, thanks for coming. We appreciate everyone showing up, especially all the school idols that, you know, tagged along for this festival. It was real cool to everything. Real great. By the way, this is our last song. hello, this is Tokameki Runners. But also it before it like the lights go out and then they spot a light on you who has a piano set up in like the middle of the crowd, and she plays like the opening bits to Tokameki Runners before it kicks into like the actual song.
Yep.
Which was real
also
good.
There's a sweet rainbow light or light stick bit.
They do the rainbow thing.
If they don't do that when they perform it live, they're doing it wrong.
It's bad crowd.
Bad crowd. But now that it's established, like, this is probably how they're going to perform it from now on, I would assume.
It has to be. Yeah. This is going to be their snow halation moment.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, that'll be real cool to see live, at least.
Man, this was a good thing to see.
Yeah.
I loved seeing it like animated in this style.
Uh-huh.
It was really, really fun. And as you are aware, I totally didn't cry. Nope. Tokameki Runners didn't make me cry.
Al never cries.
Too tough.
Too tough, Al.
Yep. No, I totally just lost it like a baby, like full on crying at Tokameki Runners. It's like, God.
I like how they gave him like their original costumes as well, because like those are the Tokameki Runners costumes and everything.
Yes.
There's also a screenshot of them doing with Olivia, my friend's costumes as well, which is cool.
Yes.
So I thought, that was obviously a real nice touch and everything. I wonder if it was like easy to get the choreography for that, because I wonder if they were able to like import the choreography data from All Stars into this, because like obviously the dancing stuff is all 3D. So like I wonder if they were able to make that a little bit easier on themselves because they have that data already and they can just be like, plop, there you go. At least I'd hope so. Yeah. Anything to make animators' lives a little bit easier is a good thing, in my opinion.
I agree. It was so nice, though. I wonder if they did the hairpin thing because they knew that she was going to be like in her original outfit at the end.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It does make sense. I just put 2 and 2 together.
It'd be weird if she didn't have that.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah, they perform Tokameki Runners, and that's how the episode ends, with like a shot of Yu's notebook with the lyrics to Tokameki Runners on it, and then it puts Tokameki Runners over the episode title. This is a fun touch. We get a post-credit scene of them at like the after party, just hanging out. Lanju shows up and is like, "Hey, you guys, killed it. You did great. You proved me wrong. You were the better. I thought I was going to be the one who was going to be the star, but no, it was the way your group did it. You killed it. It's real good. Anyways, gotta go. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And that's how our episode ends. Lanju's sad. She's no longer filled with regrets of coming here, but now she has to leave.
Yeah, she does express, like, I'm really glad that I came, and
yeah.
So I wonder, like, how they're going to incorporate this last bit. But as we were talking about, it seems like now we're moving into the arc with a new 3.
Yeah, because like definitely next episode seems like it's going to be more Mia focused, and the way they're kind of been building this up, specifically, is that like the people that Lanju feels that she's close to, like Shiriko and Mia, are getting pulled away from her into the school idol club.
Yes.
So like that's obviously going to be a bit of contention, because like she feels like all of her people are leaving. That's her probably going to be her reasoning for like, oh, I can leave now because I have no one left, and they're gonna have to pull her back, and presumably we would get like the rebirth arc and all that sort of stuff because they have to put those 3 together as well.
That's what I'm assuming.
And then
especially with the subunit focus this season.
Right. But then like what they're gonna do for the rest of the series, I have no idea.
No idea. Like I kept telling you, like, this one felt so finale-ish.
Do you think it felt like that way because last season the finale was the School Idol Festival? So it kind of
maybe, but like
had the same
I don't
vibes.
know. Like all the speeches and stuff, like it all just felt so finale.
No, yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But it definitely was not finale.
No.
We still have quite a bit left.
That is for true. We got
Looking
some
forward to
trivia
it.
and callbacks this week.
Ooh, trivia.
We have the first animated appearance of Shizuku's mom.
I didn't even notice that.
Somewhere in the crowd. I think there's like a shot of like some of the other moms. Like Kanata's mom, and she's probably there with them.
I didn't even notice.
Callbacks to Love Live Nijigasaki High School Idol First Live with You. One of the two still shots during the Tokimeki Runner sequence is identical to the concert's Blu-ray memorial box art.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then to Third Live, Yu performs the piano segment of Tokimeki Runners much like her voice actress did with Yume ga Koko Kara Hajimaru Yo. And Shiriko Mifune serves as a spectator for the School Idol Club's performance, much like how her voice actress did in the concert's second day. We talked about this earlier. Two girls were seen doing a play similar to that of Solitude Reign's pre-PV act. And then this is the third time in the Love Live series where a group's first single is performed in the anime, with it being Tokimeki Runners. All that. There was also an Azunia song that they played, but I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember if it's the new one or...
It was the new one.
Okay. But they played that like very briefly during the Yu and Mia segment.
Complete with like actual shot of them, which was not something I expected.
Yeah.
Like usually when you have something like that, you just hear it like in the background.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, not here.
Not here. Next time,
Mia.
we're discussing season 2, episode number 9, entitled "The Sky I Can't Reach," because it's very high up in the air and you can't. It's hard to reach the sky.
Sure, I've been trying forever.
It's too high.
Too high
up there. But yeah, that's what we'll be talking about next week. Presumably, like we said, a Mia-focused episode.
She's the one who says the title in English.
True.
And there's lots of shots of her in the preview.
Yes. So if it's not, then it'll be a big surprise.
Yeah.
But regardless, that's going to do it for this week's episode. If you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sac.cool. So where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup. And you can buy our books, One Shiny Moment, a critical analysis of Love Live Sunshine, and Hot Tubs and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. So join us next week as we find out if Lonju stays or should she go now.
Oh my god.